Shauna started with RTG, I believe it was almost 2 years ago. The Shauna that she is today is night and day different than the Shauna that started here at RTG.
I started out my career in health, I guess, in high school. I played soccer and I did try out for the JV football team my sophomore year. And I made it. I made tight end. After that, I kind of fell off with health and wellness for a while, and until more recently, after I had my son. I went from being a working woman to a stay-at-home mom. I had gained 70 pounds during that pregnancy. I also suffered with some postpartum depression. There I was with a baby and slumped on the couch, completely overweight. I was at about 210 pounds. With having my child and knowing that, he's crawling, pretty soon he's gonna be running, and I want to keep up with him.
Shauna's made changes in all aspects of her life. Professionally, she's putting in extra hours because this drive that she has, but that drive also translates into her cycling classes that she's leading.
In my first cycle class, I cried. I don't know if you've ever taken a spin class, but it's dark in there because we're all suffering.
She's a no excuses type person. She's like, this is what I want to do, kind of get out of my way.
The sky's the limit as long as you focus on other people before you focus on yourself, and I think that that's what it means to me.
Last year, it was our first year for having our Walking for Wellness Challenge. It was 150 minutes of walking for 6 weeks. He was one of the first to actually sign up for the challenge.
Well, it's kind of funny because I've always been a person that, I'll work out once in a while, I'll diet, then I gain weight back, I lose weight and gain weight.
At the time, I didn't really know that he was kind of on a journey of his own.
Now I see it as it's a lifestyle, not a fad anymore.
When we finished the challenge, he was one of the first to bring me his completed tracking form.
That really got me going, and with that, and I just kept going and lost a lot of weight, and my blood pressure's way down, so that's a good thing.
To this day, over a year later, he's up to 6 miles a day of walking.
And I tell you what, I absolutely love walking outside. Treadmill, not so much fun, but it started and I got outside, and now I got routes downtown. I go to Field Club, I got a route, so I really enjoy it. I've lost about 85 pounds now, give or take on a weekend if I go out or not, but that's a whole different story. It's not as hard as you think it is. Believe me, I was there. But I tell you what, if I can do it, anybody can do it.
My name is Deborah Thompson. I am a learning facilitator at Woodman Life. I was diagnosed with diabetes, type 2 diabetes, back in the end of 2009, and I knew right then and there that something needed to change. I lost 50 pounds in the beginning, and I reached out to a nutritionist, and she suggested to help me with that instead of taking the insulin. So it actually worked. I had my follow-up just about a week ago, and I was able to decrease my A1C from a 13.8 to an 8.2. Physical health and emotional health and spiritual health, those are things that I do practice on a regular basis. I call it just getting away, just shutting down, and I don't always have to know what's going on, and there's so much going on in the news, and everyone's on social media, and I have an 18-year-old that I like to see live his life as well, so I want to be around for a long time.
So my name is Stacy Ethington, and I am the Medication Safety Nurse Specialist at Nebraska Medicine. About 2 years ago, April of 2017, I had a baby, and he was my second. And, I had always struggled with my weight. I struggled to get pregnant with him because of my weight. And so about a month after he was born, I made the decision to join what was then called Weight Watchers, but it's WW now. And so for over 2 years, I've been very committed to that. And over that period of time, I've lost 100 pounds. This journey has made me appreciate my family. My husband is my biggest supporter, and he has been with me along the way. So without him, I feel like I wouldn't have gotten this far. I feel like I'm in a really good place physically and mentally. I make better decisions when I feel good. You know, I want to be more active. I have more patience for my kids. I perform better at work, and so I just feel like there's a direct correlation between the way that you feel from a health perspective and then what you do as a result of that.
My name is Bill Benner. I've been working with Physicians Mutual now for 24 years, and I work in the IT department. Roughly 10 years ago, I was at the doctor's office for a physical, and it was rather embarrassing that he was not even able to weigh me on the regular scale. I had to go down to the laundry room to be weighed on the floor scale. And during that visit, he told me rather bluntly that if I did not change my lifestyle, I would probably be dead in 5 years. I was over 400 pounds at the time. And my wife was with me, and she was in tears, and that was my aha moment, if you would. Between that point in time and now, you know, it's kind of a roller coaster for a while. Initially, on trying to lose the weight, but I finally clicked, figured out what was working for me, and I've since dropped almost 170 pounds. I learned rather early on to shun the word diet, since diet is rather defeatist. It has all these negative connotations. So now I focus on what I can eat, what I should be eating, what's healthy. Several years ago, they brought in a wellness program. Initially, I did not participate in many of those programs, but now I really relish that wellness program. I learned a lot through participating in the different programs they have, whether that just be a step challenge or a vegetable and fruit challenge. I really enjoy that quite a bit. What keeps me motivated is knowing that I'm in a position I'm hoping to help inspire others. They should look at me and know there's hope. If I can do it, they can do it as well.
I'm Eric Decker. I'm currently the Patient Experience Director for CHI Health. I'd say almost 18 months ago now, I was 80 pounds heavier and didn't really fit into anything. And actually one day I was meeting with our Chief Operating Officer. I had just made an off-the-cuff comment like, man, I need to start working out because I'm like winded coming up the stairs. And she said, well, why don't you come and do hot yoga with me? I'm like, hot yoga, it's kind of like goat yoga. I've no way, you know, I've never done yoga before. But so I was like, okay, well, why not? What do I gotta lose? And so I went and did this 90-minute hot yoga class. I think at the end of really what it made me realize is that I can still do these things. I think it's given me kind of a greater self-awareness of just how my decisions and my actions, you know, not impact me for just the here and now, but can impact me for the future, and they can also impact others. Our actions influence someone to take the first step to bettering themselves, or if it's something so big that an organization changes. That's what really helps kind of fill my spiritual bucket.
I'm Amanda Larson, and I'm a project coordinator for HDR.
The Light of Wellness Transformation Award is one that I've known of for many years. When I got the application cycle this year, it took me back to Amanda contacting me in January and just kind of sharing her success that she had, and just thought she's a total candidate for this award.
I've actually lost about 100 pounds, maybe even a little more. I don't even get on the scale anymore. I can tell I'm losing weight just by if my clothes fit or not. HDR, they have a wellness team. We have an app called Vitality, keeps track of your steps.
She's doing the work thing, taking advantage of everything our new headquarters offers us, and then away from the office, living that lifestyle how we want each and every one of our employees to.
Happiness is huge for me. Once you're happy, everything just seems to fall together. My children motivate me to be active. They are my biggest motivation. They motivate me. I can keep up with them now.
My name's Tashara Valadez, and I work in the pre-need customer service department in Physicians Mutual. Over the last year, I've been trying to lose weight and get my health on track. I was pre-diabetic, and I was just unhappy with myself and the way I was living. So I decided to start something to get healthy again. The Prevent T2 classes basically prevent type 2 diabetes. So it's a CDC class that is provided through the company. That's what really kickstarted my journey. It's basically just a peer support group where you're able to learn different methods and ways to get healthier. I think it's been extremely helpful to have my coworkers on that same journey, because it kind of brings you back to reality that you're not the only one that struggles with these things, and that not everyone knows exactly what you need to do in order to get healthy. And just being able to throw off ideas to other people who are struggling with the same things, that kind of helps to make new ideas and to try new things so you can become successful. I am no longer pre-diabetic, so I'm very happy about that, and I hope to keep it that way.
So my name is Dana, and I work here at CNA Industries in advanced practice.
My name is Susan Emmert, and I've worked for CNA Industries for almost 15 years.
I'm Ashley Lovell, Operations Manager for Focus One Solutions at CNA Industries.
Hi, my name's Teresa, Accounts Payable Specialist for CNA Industries.
Hello, my name's Jason. I'm single, women.
So I nominated the 5 individuals because they amplified their commitment to wellness. Just showing it how you can, everyday living is just not a diet, but it's a journey of a lifestyle where you can enjoy life, lose weight, maintain it, and accomplish your goals that you've set out for yourself.
CNA provides us these classes that Wendy Winsong puts on for us through our health and wellness program every Wednesday.
So you always have the option of weighing in. You don't have to, but it's definitely encouraged to just keep monitoring where you're at. And then it's really a lot of conversation and sharing. It's fun, lots of laughs. A lot of times we'll have food days. We'll bring in things that we've tried that are new recipes.
I like cake and I like sweets, and on Weight Watchers, I can still have that. I just have had to learn how to manage that craving.
I have tried everything. I think I've probably tried and failed more times than I'd like to admit, and I never was able to fully invest in anything or make the plunge into fully committing to something until I found Weight Watchers at work.
The whole group is very supportive. Just to see people kind of evolve into their own on this program has been, really rewarding.
As I started to lose weight, I just noticed I could go up the stairs without breathing heavy. I could tie my shoes. I just had more general energy.
I lost 2 inches on my waist for the first 12 weeks, and which was a big accomplishment because I haven't been in size pants like 20 years that I'm in now. Clothes that fit better, more confidence.
To be the type of person I think my kids needed me to be. I didn't want to be the mom that they weren't proud to bring them school lunch because they didn't want to see their mom. Oh, I'm gonna cry again. They weren't gonna be proud of the person that walked through the door. And I want them to be proud of who I am. And so that is a big reason for me why I did it.